60-minute all levels flow. If you have any props at home, I would recommend grabbing maybe some blankets, maybe a couple of pillows. If you don't have any blocks, feel free to grab some books or any objects that you can maybe put a little bit of weight on that encourage you to find some length through some of our poses today. And then when you feel ready, we're going to go ahead and find a comfortable seated position. It might feel nice to sit up on a blanket or a pillow so that your hips are a little bit elevated here, relieving any soreness or tension that you might feel in the knees. And once you arrive in your comfortable seat, maybe just start to take some gentle fidgets from side to side, allowing your body to settle in a little bit to the earth here. Maybe rocking through the shoulders, drawing some circles up towards the ears and then down the spine. Might feel nice to gently drop the head towards the right and the left. Eventually settling into some stillness. Inviting the eyes to flutter closed here, or perhaps having a soft gaze at the mat in front of you. And then I encourage you from here to begin to notice your breath. Not doing anything to change it just yet, but just allow yourself to notice and feel any sensations going through the body. And then begin to invite in some relaxation through your physical body. Inviting the bottoms of the feet to be free from tension, maybe gently wiggling through the toes. Letting the legs relax down towards the earth. Letting the arms and the shoulders rest gently down, placing the palms face down on the knees to allow yourself to feel a little more grounded and supported here. Or maybe invite the palms to spill skyward, letting the tops of the hands to connect with the knees as you are open to receiving anything that the body needs here. Allow the jaw to slip away from tension, letting the tongue come away from the roof of the mouth, and let the face be nice and relaxed here. Begin to ground through your sits bones as you invite some length through the spine and the crown of the head, as you find just a little bit of length here. And then bringing that awareness back towards your breath. See if you can encourage the breath to slow down here. Breathing in peace, and breathing out, releasing any worries or uncertainties. As Patanjali states, our essential nature is usually overshadowed by the activity of our minds. Yoga is a place where we can progressively settle the mind and allow ourselves to slip into silence. See if you can allow your breath today to be that bridge into presence within your practice. We'll start by taking some slow cleansing breaths here. So go ahead and invite the breath to draw in through the nose, feeling the belly expand, feeling the heart space start to open, and then exhale, open the mouth and sigh it back out. Again, a nice slow, deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, release that breath back out. One more time like this. In through the nose, filling the belly, feeling the expansion of the lungs. And exhale, sigh that breath back out. Keeping that same slow, deep breath, inhale through the nose. Invite the lips to remain sealed here as you sigh that breath back out through the nose, creating almost a slight constriction of the back of the throat here, beginning to invite in our ujjayi or oceanic breath, if that's in your practice today. Feeling that swirling sensation of breath as it cycles through the body as you find your practice today. And when you feel ready, either keeping the eyes closed or maybe allowing the eyes to flutter open here, start to welcome in some movement back to the body. So bringing the arms down by your sides, finding length through the spine and the crown of the head. Inhale, sweep arms out wide and up tall towards the sky. And then exhale, flip the palms and let them float back down towards the earth. Inhaling to rise and lengthen. Maybe see if you can lift the gaze here. And then exhale, float back down towards the earth. Nice job. Inhaling to rise, lift the gaze, let the heart shine forward. And then exhale, float back down towards the earth. And then keep moving here. See if you can encourage your movement to find connection with your breath. Next time you find yourself inhaling, pause with arms reached overhead here. Let the shoulders slip away from the ears, inviting in some space through the neck. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to twist open towards the left-hand side, bringing the right palm towards the left knee and bringing the left palm behind you, guiding yourself up for a seated twist. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently settle into that twist. Full round of breath here. And as you inhale, sweep back through to center. Find that length once again as you breathe in and exhale to relax. Inhaling here, and then exhale, twist open towards the right-hand side. Taking that nice deep breath in for length, and exhale, softening into your twist. After your next round of breath, sweeping back through as you breathe in, and exhale, arms out to a T. Take a nice deep breath in here, and exhale, bring the arms in front of you. Cross the right arm over the left as you reach around towards the backs of the shoulder blades, taking a nice breath in here, and a nice breath out. One more breath in, giving yourself some self-love here through this hug. And then exhale to release. Inhale, sweep the arms out wide to a T. And exhale, take it the opposite way. Wiggling the fingertips back towards the shoulder blades. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale to release. One more round of breath. Inhale to open arms out wide to a T. And then exhale, lower hands down towards the knees. Finding some seated cat-cows here. Inhale, let the heart pull forward, lift the gaze. And exhale, press into the palms, round through the spine. Inhale, lift the gaze, lift the heart. And exhale to round through the spine. One more time at your own pace. Nice job. Coming back through to center. Inhale, sweep arms out wide and up tall. And then as you exhale, we're going to fold down towards the earth, bringing palms down towards the ground. Inhale, find length through the spine and the crown of the head. And as you exhale, gently fold down towards the earth any amount that feels okay for you. Encourage the sits bones to stay as rooted as possible here. Taking a nice deep breath in, feeling that peace fill the body, and exhale, sending out all those worries or tensions you're holding on to. And when you feel ready, begin to press palms back into the earth as you walk yourself back up to a seated pose. And then we're going to make our way over to our tabletop position. So coming onto hands and knees. If you have sensitive knees, you can bring a blanket underneath onto your mat. Letting the knees be stacked under the hips here, wrists under shoulders, finding length all the way from the crown of the head down the spine towards the tailbone. Spread through the palms, root through the fingertips here. Inhale, lift the gaze, let the belly draw down towards the earth. And then exhale, round through the spine. Inhaling, lift the gaze, find that cow pose. And then exhale, cat, round through the spine. And then start to continue that movement with breath here. Letting your breath be your guide as you breathe in that peace, that stillness, and exhale, letting go of that uncertainty or any worries. After your next round of breath, make your way back to your tabletop position. From here, we're going to take the right leg and extend it to the back of your mat, keeping the ball of the foot pressed into the earth. Starting to wake up through the right hamstring here. It might feel nice to gently rock slightly back and forth, pressing through the ball of that foot. And then making your way back through to your tabletop position, start to float those right toes any amount off of the mat. Stay nice and strong and active through the right leg as the right heel presses to the wall behind you. And then if you have farther to go, as you ground through the right palm, start to float the left arm, finding a balancing table. Take a nice deep breath in here and exhale, round through the spine, knee to nose. Inhale, extend out nice and long, and exhale, round knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, extend out nice and long, exhaling, round knee to nose. Inhale, find that length once more, then plant the left palm down to the earth and take that right foot as you send it out over towards the left-hand side of your mat, and then start to invite the gaze out over the left shoulder. Taking a nice breath in, fill the right side body, and then exhale to soften in. Inhale, sweep those toes back through to center and extend that right leg all the way out to the right-hand side of your mat, grounding through the foot here as you walk palms back through to center and eventually sweep arms up and overhead to find some length here. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, hinge over towards that right leg. Maybe you let the right arm come down towards the leg as you reach up and over with the left. Inhaling, let the heart gently peel skyward, and exhale here. Inhale, rise through to center. Take that left arm, send it all the way down to the earth as you sweep the right arm overhead. Now, a few options. Some of you may decide to stay right here, or some of you may even start to play around with balance by activating through that right leg as you send that right foot out towards the side. Some of you may have even farther to go by bending through that right knee and reaching back for the right foot, pressing the top of the foot into the palm as you open through the front hip. Wherever you've decided to be, notice your breath. And then when you're ready, gently release the foot if you are holding on to it. Gently bring the knee and the palm back down to the earth. We'll bring the knees either together or apart, and then sink the hips back to find your child's pose here. Within your child's pose, it might feel nice to gently rock the hips from side to side, massaging out the thighs, letting go of any tightness or stress that you're holding onto the hip space. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale, let that breath go. One more time, in through the nose and let that breath go on the exhale. When you're ready, press back into the palms, rising through your tabletop position. And then when you're ready, start to extend that left leg towards the back of the mat, starting to stretch that left hamstring, finding any micro movements that feel good to the body here. And then when you're ready, floating those left toes any amount, and maybe even floating that right arm out nice and long in front of you. Taking a nice deep breath in, exhale, round through the spine. Inhaling to find your length, exhaling, round knee to elbow. Inhale, find that length, and exhale to round. Inhale, find the length, and then plant the palm down to the earth and take that left foot, send it over towards the right-hand side of your mat, and gaze over that right shoulder. Taking a breath in to fill the left side body, and exhale to settle into your softness. When you're ready, sweep that foot back through to center and extend it all the way out to the left-hand side. Begin to walk the palms all the way up and sweep them overhead. Take a breath in for length here, and then exhale. Bring that left arm down towards the right leg and find that side body stretch. One more breath in here, and a nice exhale to let go. Inhale, sweep arms overhead, bringing that right palm down to the earth, left arm sweeps overhead. And then once again, a few options here. You can stay right here if you want to play around with balance, straightening through that left leg. Stay nice and active through the left foot. Or then if you have even farther to go, maybe bend through the knee, reach back for that left foot. Open through the hip space. And then when you're ready, gently release the palm, release the foot. Everything comes back down to the mat. And then once again, settle into your child's pose. From your child's pose, once again, it might feel nice to reach arms out nice and long in front of you. It might feel nice to bend through the elbows and create prayer hands behind the back of the head for more of a tricep opening. Or it might feel nice to reach the arms long down beside the body. Wherever you've decided to be, offer yourself a nice slow, deep breath in and a nice slow breath out. One more time. And then when you feel ready, bring palms back down to the mat. Rise up through your tabletop position. From here, we're going to tuck the toes, ground through the palms, and lift the hips up and back. Find your downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, begin to pedal the feet a little bit. Maybe rock the hips gently from side to side. Starting to find any gentle movements that allow your body to settle into this space. After your next round of breath, let the gaze meet the hands as you rise up onto the balls of the feet, gently bend through the knees, and very slowly walk your feet to meet your hands at the top of your mat. Coming into our forward fold. So from here, once again, it might feel nice to gently bend through the knees, maybe cradle the elbows as you sway from side to side, perhaps rock the head yes or no. Taking a nice deep breath in here and exhale, release the arms. Inhale, rise all the way to standing as you sweep arms out, widen up tall, and exhale, bring them down to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out, widen up tall, interlace the fingers here. Really root through the bottoms of the feet, let the tailbone come down towards the earth. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, hinge over towards the left-hand side. Inhale, rise through to center, and then exhale, hinge over towards the right. Inhale, rise through to center, and then exhale, dive for the earth. Inhaling, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, and then exhaling to fold. Plant the palms, step back for your downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet once again, perhaps rocking through the hips very gently. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice breath out. From here, we're going to roll out to your high plank pose. So rising up onto the balls of the feet here. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to shift the weight forward. Bend through the elbows as you lower in one line down to the earth. Untuck the toes here and let the tops of the feet root into the ground. Bring the palms by the rib cage. Let the elbows draw inward. Inhale, lift the gaze, lift the heart, cobra pose, and then exhale, float back down to the earth. Inhale, lift for your cobra, and then exhale to lower. This time, press into the palms, rise through your cobra, straighten through the arms, find length through the legs, back bend here as you do your upward facing dog, and exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Taking a nice deep breath in and a nice breath out. From here, begin to walk the hands back to meet the feet at the back of your mat, finding that forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, and exhale to fold. Root to rise as you sweep arms overhead and sit back into your chair pose. Inhale for length through the spine, and exhale, airplane the arms out back behind you. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, airplane the arms. Nice job. One more time. Inhaling and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, and exhale, walk back out to your downward facing dog. Pedaling out that feet once again, finding those movements. Offering yourself a full round of breath here. When you're ready, let the gaze meet the hands, and then find your way to the top of the mat, forward folding. Inhaling, halfway lift, and exhaling to fold. Root to rise as you inhale, sweep the arms overhead, interlace the fingers here. Find your length, and exhale, hinge over towards the left. Inhale, rise through to center, and exhale, hinge to the right. Inhale, rise through the center, and exhale, dive down for the earth. Inhaling, halfway lift, and exhale, plant the palms, step back, downward facing dog. Offering yourself a full round of breath here, and then when you're ready, roll out to the high plank. Take a breath in as you shift the weight forward and lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale for your cobra, and exhale to lower. Inhaling through your cobra and exhaling to lower. Inhale through your cobra and then keep going all the way upward facing dog. Exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. When you're ready, start to walk the palms back to the feet, finding that forward fold at the back of your mat. And then inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhaling to fold. Root to rise as you sweep arms out, widen up tall. Exhale, sit back into your chair. Nice deep breath in. And exhale, airplane the arms. Inhale, sweep arms overhead. Exhale, airplane the arms. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, and exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, walk back out to that downward facing dog. Inhaling for that moment of peace, and exhaling, let go of any worries here. Let the gaze meet the hands at the top of the mat as you flow to your forward fold. Inhaling to find your Ardha Uttanasana, exhaling to fold. Root to rise as you breathe in, arm sweep overhead. Interlace the fingers, find that length once more, and exhale, hinge to the left. Inhale, sweep through to center. Exhale, hinge to the right. Inhaling, sweep through to center, and exhale, dive for the earth. Inhaling, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step back, downward facing dog. Offer yourself that full round of breath. And then when you're ready, shift the weight, roll out to your high plank, lowering all the way down to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhaling to lower. Inhale, lift through the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale to lower. Inhale all the way through your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. When you're ready, let the gaze meet the hands at the back of the mat. Walk them back to your forward fold. Inhaling, Ardha Uttanasana, and exhaling to fold. Rise as you inhale, sweep the arms skyward, and exhale, sit back into your chair. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, send those worries away. Inhale, invite in that peace, and exhale, let go. One more time. Inhaling. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, walks you back out to that downward facing dog. Nice job. When you feel ready, let the gaze meet the hands at the top of the mat, flowing to your forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. And then exhaling, fold. Rise as you breathe in, sweep the arms skyward. And exhale, send the hands through heart center. Pause for just a moment here. Beginning to reconnect with your breath if you've lost it. Taking a moment just to find peace and stillness within your body. When you're ready, from your Tadasana mountain pose, we're going to sweep arms out, widen up tall, and exhale, dive down towards the earth. Inhaling, halfway lift, and exhaling, fold. We're going to step the right leg to the back of the mat, dropping the right knee down, untucking the right toes here, starting to find your knee down lunge. If you want to use blocks, you can underneath the palms, or books if you're using some sort of prop at home, just to invite some lift through the heart space and through the gaze. And then from here, it might feel nice to draw that left hip up and back as you straighten through that leg. Take a breath in for length, and exhale, fold any amount that's comfortable for you here. Then when you feel ready, gently bending back through that left foot, coming back to your knee down lunge. From here, we're going to sweep arms overhead. Lift the gaze, let the shoulders soften here. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, cactus through the arms. Inhale, sweep arms overhead. Exhale, cactus through the arms. Feel your strength here. One more time, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, sweep arms overhead, and then exhale, fold palms to frame your front foot. As you ground through the right palm, start to sweep the left palm skyward. Maybe even encourage your gaze to lift here. One more breath in. And then exhale, float the palm back down to frame that front foot. We're going to tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and step to the top of the mat or get there however you need to find that forward fold once again. And from here, it might feel nice to bend through the knees or shake the head yes or no. And take a nice deep breath in and exhale to release. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, rise with that flat back. And exhale, fold. Step the left leg to the back of the mat, dropping the left knee, untucking the left toes. Once again, reaching for blocks or books if you need them. Start to lift the gaze, lift the heart, find length through the spine and the crown of the head. As you begin to straighten through that right leg, drawing that right hip up and back. Take a breath in to connect with your length, and then exhale to fold any amount. When you're ready, gently bend back through that front knee, lift the gaze. And then when you're ready, inhale, sweep arms overhead and soften through the shoulders. Take a nice breath in and exhale, cactus through the arms. Inhale to lengthen, exhaling, open through the heart. One more time at your own pace. Inhale, sweep arms overhead, and then exhale, fold palms to frame that front foot as you ground through the left arm and sweep the right arm skyward. One more breath in, and as you exhale, float the palm back down to frame your front foot. We'll tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and step to the top of your mat, finding that forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, and exhaling to fold. Root to rise on the inhale as you sweep arms out wide and up tall. And exhale, bring them down through heart center. Inhale, sweep arms overhead. Exhale, sit back into your chair pose. Take a nice breath in. Exhale, airplane the arms. Inhale, sweep arms overhead. And exhale, let them go. Inhale, sweep up as you reach and take in all that peace. And then exhale, fold down to the earth as you wash your worries away. Inhaling, halfway lift. And exhaling to fold, plant the palms, step back for your high plank pose, shifting the weight forward, lower through your chaturanga as you lower down to the earth. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. From here, start to extend that right leg skyward any amount. Stay nice and active through the right heel. Let the shoulders square off towards the earth as the heart energetically sinks down towards the earth. Take a nice deep breath in, and then shift the weight forward, coming to your high plank as you send the right knee towards the right tricep. Inhale, extend it out nice and long. Exhale, round through the spine, right knee to left tricep, and then inhale, extend it out nice and long. Exhale, send that right foot in between the hands at the top of the mat. Lift the gaze, lift the heart space, and then when you're ready, rise arms overhead. If you feel a little wiggly here, you can widen your foundation. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice slow breath out. Nice breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, sweep arms overhead. Exhale to cactus. One more time. Inhale, sweep arms overhead. And as you exhale, we're going to twist open to the right, open arms out to a T. Maybe even encourage your gaze back towards that right palm. Stay nice and strong through that front leg. Nice job. Inhale, sweep back through to center. And exhale, float palms down to frame your front foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Option to take a vinyasa here. When you're ready, let the gaze meet the palms at the top of the mat. Flow to your forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. And exhaling to fold. Root to rise as you sweep arms skyward. And exhale, sit back into your chair. Take a breath in for length. Exhale, send those arms back. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, send them back. One more time. Inhaling. And exhale to fold. Nice job. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold, plant the palms, step back for your high plank pose. We're going to lower through our vinyasa and meet in our downward facing dog. Once you've made your way to your downward facing dog, we'll start to find our three-legged dog by extending that left leg up and back. Take a nice deep breath in here, and as you exhale, shift the weight. Send the left knee towards the left tricep, and inhale, extend it out long. Exhale, left knee towards right tricep, and inhale, extend it out long. Nice job. This time, send the foot all the way in between the hands at the top of the mat. Lift the gaze, lift the heart, and inhale to rise through your lunge. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, cactus through the arms. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling to open through the heart space. One more time. Inhale, sweep arms overhead, and exhale, twist out and open towards the left-hand side. Keeping that nice bend through the left knee. When you're ready, sweep arms through center, and exhale, fold palms to frame that front foot, stepping back, downward facing dog. Once again, option to take a vinyasa if it's in your practice here. When you're ready, let the gaze meet the hands and then flow to your forward fold. Inhaling, Ardha Uttanasana, and exhaling to fold. Rise on the inhale, sweep arms out wide and up tall, and exhale, lower hands back down to heart center. Pausing for a moment to reconnect with your breath, to reconnect with your peace and your stillness. When you're ready, sweep the arms skyward as you breathe in and exhale, fold down towards the earth. Inhaling, halfway lift, and exhaling to fold. Plant the palms, step back for your high plank pose, shifting and then lowering through your vinyasa. Once again, letting that right leg extend out nice and high towards the sky. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice slow breath out. It might feel nice to draw some circles through the ankle or maybe bend through that knee or even stack the right hip over the left. From here, still allowing that heart to energetically ground down towards the earth. Squaring the hips back off towards the earth, take a breath in, and exhale, send that right foot in between the palms at the top of the mat. Rise through your high lunge as you breathe in, and exhale, open out warrior two. From here, keeping that nice bend through the front knee, let the shoulders soften as you extend fingertips towards the front and the back of the room. Breathing in that stillness, that peace, and exhale, letting go of any worries or tension. When you're ready, reverse the warrior, send that front palm skyward, lift the gaze, take a breath in, fill the right side body, and exhale, warrior two. Nice job. Bring the right knee down towards the right elbow as you sweep the left arm overhead, side angle stretch. One more breath in. And exhale, bring that left palm down to frame that front foot, spin onto the ball of the back as you sweep that right arm skyward, finding your twist once more. Breath in here, and exhale, fold the palm to frame your front foot, and then we'll step to the top of the mat, finding that forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift, and exhaling to fold. Rise on the inhale, sweep arms out, widen up tall, and exhale, sit back into your chair pose. Nice deep breath in, and exhale, let it go. Arms airplane behind you. Inhale, find that length, and exhale, sweep the arms back one more time, and exhale to fold. Inhaling, halfway lift, and exhaling to fold. Plant the palms, step back for your high plank pose, or shift back to your downward facing dog. Whatever it is you need to get there. Once we've met in our downward facing dog, start to extend the left leg back here, maybe drawing some circles through the ankle, bending through the knee, or stacking the left hip over the right. Squaring the hips off when you're ready. Take a nice deep breath in, and exhale, send that left foot in between the hands at the top of the mat. Lift through your high lunge as you breathe in, and exhale here. Inhale, exhaling, cactus the arms. Inhale to rise, and exhale to cactus. Inhale to rise, exhale out, warrior two. Once again, bending through that front knee, soften through the shoulders. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Breathe in through that left side body, and exhale, settle into the space you've created. One more breath in, and then float back, warrior two. Pausing here, and then find that side angle stretch. One more breath in, and exhale, spin onto the ball of that back foot, bring the right palm down towards the earth, send the left arm skyward. Breathing in peace. Exhale, float the palm back down, letting go of worries. Nice job. Step to the back of your mat, downward facing dog. Drop the knees, sink the hips back, find your child's pose. And let's pause here for a few moments of breath. Breathing in that stillness and breathing out any tensions. Nice job. And when you're ready, gently press into the palms, rising back up through your tabletop, and then just shift the hips to one side, coming to a comfortable seat. Bringing the legs out nice and long in front of you. maybe start to give them a wiggle, or if you want to sit on any kind of prop to let your hips rise just a little here. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and bring a bend into the left knee and then open that left knee out towards the side, letting the bottom of the foot connect with the right leg. Stay nice and strong and active through the left leg as the toes dial towards the sky. Grounding through the sits bones here, sweep arms overhead, find some length, and then exhale, hinge in the direction of that foot. Taking a nice deep breath in and an exhale to let go. When you're ready, gently begin to walk palms back through to center. Guide that knee up. And then take your foot and cross it over that nice strong leg. From here, you're going to reach the right arm around the left knee, bringing that left palm behind you. Inhale, guide yourself up for length, and then exhale, soften into that twist. Remember to stay nice and active through that right leg. Offering yourself a whole round of breath to nurture the body here. Gently release, come back through to center. Extend both legs out long, giving them a little wiggle. And then we'll take it the opposite way. So dialing that right knee in towards the chest and then opening it out towards the side. Staying nice and strong through the left leg. We're going to sweep arms overhead and then exhale, fold in the direction of that left foot. Taking a nice deep breath in to fill the body and exhale to soften into that space that you created with the breath. When you're ready, begin to walk palms back through to center, guiding that knee upright and crossing it over that long leg. Take your left arm, giving that knee a little hug here, guiding the right arm behind you, guiding yourself up for your comfortable seat, and then twisting open as you breathe out. Just settle in to that softness. After your next round of breath, gently float back through to center. Stretch both legs out nice and long, give them a little wiggle. And then go ahead and bring a bend to the knees. And we're going to lower all the way down onto our backs here. Walking the feet just a little bit closer in towards your bottom. Bring the arms down nice and long beside the body. We're going to flow through some of our moving bridges poses here. So as you inhale, press into the feet as you lift through the hips. And then exhale to lower back down to the earth. Inhale to rise. And exhale to lower. If you have the need for a little bit more movement here as you flow, inhale to lift the hips and sweep arms up and overhead. And then as you exhale, everything lowers back down towards the earth. And then keep flowing here with your breath, finding that connection of movement and breath through the body. Nice job. And you can continue to flow here if that's what your body needs. Or if you want to invite in some stillness within your posture, you can lift through the hips, maybe roll onto the tops of the shoulder blades here, and maybe even interlace palms behind the low back, pressing into the bottoms of the feet, lifting through the belly and the heart space. And then when you feel ready, gently releasing the palms and the shoulders, lowering one vertebrae at a time as you draw the knees in towards the chest, giving yourself a little hug here. It might feel nice to gently rock from side to side, massaging out the low back, or maybe even drawing circles with the knees either together or apart. And then from here, keeping that bend in the knees, start to reach the feet skyward, taking the hands and reaching for the outside edges of your feet here, finding your happy baby pose. And then in your happy baby pose, I encourage you to be a little bit playful here. So maybe rocking gently from side to side. It might feel nice to extend through one leg and then the other leg, or maybe even both legs. Releasing the feet down to the earth, bringing the arms out wide to a T. Take your right knee, crossing it over the left, and then start to drop the knees over towards the left-hand side of your mat. From here, your gaze can remain neutral and skyward, or maybe even out over that right shoulder to invite in a little bit more of a twist through the body. When you're ready, gently draw those knees slowly through to center. Uncross the knees, taking the left knee over the right, and then drop them over towards the right-hand side of the room. Once again, gaze can remain skyward or maybe out over that left shoulder. Allowing your breath to slowly connect with your body here as you breathe in and breathe out. Connecting to that peace and that stillness that you hold deep within inside. When you're ready, gently come back through to center, uncross the knees, giving yourself one last little hug here. And then I invite you to take as much time as you need to move through any final stretches or postures that maybe we didn't get to today that the body is still craving for. So that might mean going through some more flowing bridges poses, any other final supine twists. If inversions are in your practice, you can feel free to play around with that. Taking as much time as you need to feel a little playful before we set up for our final Shavasana, or resting pose. And as you're finishing off your practice, I'll just begin to say that I do encourage you to remain for the length of Shavasana. So often we don't make time for ourselves to just sit and be with our breath. So I really encourage you to finish off your practice by allowing yourself to totally relax, be free from stress, and just let yourself breathe. So once you feel ready and that you've completed your practice, you can begin to make your way all the way down onto your back. If you'd like to use any props that maybe you have nearby, Some things that I like to personally use are pillows or blankets, and you can roll them up and maybe place them underneath the backs of the knees here. Or it might feel nice to take a blanket and just lay it for your head or roll it a little bit to support the neck so that when you lay down, you're totally supported here. Feel free to take up as much space as you need. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and exhale, let that breath go out the mouth. Again, breathe in through the nose, filling up on that peace, and exhale, let those worries go. Allowing your breath to fall back to its natural rhythm, allowing your body to melt into the earth beneath you as you soften and are totally supported by the ground underneath you. Very gently begin to bring some awareness back to your breath. Beginning to invite in any gentle movements back to the body, perhaps gently moving through the feet or the legs, gently drawing some circles through the wrists or the fingertips, and perhaps rocking the head and the neck from side to side. It might feel nice to take a full body stretch like you might first thing in the morning when you wake up. And then when you're ready, no rush at all, drawing the knees in towards the chest as you make your way over towards your right hand side, allowing to pause for a moment of connection and grounding through your third eye space and the earth beneath you. Pausing for this moment of gratitude and connection. And when you feel ready, pressing into the palms to rise back for your comfortable seat. And bringing hands to meet at heart center, our Anjali Mudra. I'd like to end class today with 3 rounds of cleansing breath. So together we'll breathe in through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Again, in through the nose. I'd like to thank you all for taking the time and sharing your practice with me today. The light and the love within me honors and sees the light and the love that resides within each and every one of you. Namaste.